Hey, what is up? Christina here, and I want to help you get more views on your live videos. Have you ever planned a live video and really worked hard on it for the content, or really planned out what you're going to say and barely anybody watched it? It's getting harder and harder to get video views, especially through live video through Facebook. So I wanted to come on here and help you with a few little tips on how to get more views on your videos. So number one, before I started to go live on this video, I took 10 minutes. You can take 5 to 10 minutes, and I went through my news feed and I started engaging with people. What does that mean? It means that I'm commenting on their posts. I'm not just liking them, I'm not just loving them, I'm commenting and engaging with real humans on social media, because social media was meant for us to be social. So the more you engage, the more your content is seen. So I took 5 to 10 minutes before I started this live video, and I engaged with my friends list that I would see in my newsfeed. I'm also going to take 5 to 10 minutes afterwards to comment back and love every single comment that is on this video. So if you're watching right now and you're live, put live. If you're watching the replay, put replay. But I'm here to show you that when you engage with comments on your video, you're also going to get more views. And when you take the time after your video and you go engage in your newsfeed and comment on people's posts in your newsfeed, you're also going to get more engagement. But that's not one of the 3 things. That's just something that you should do before and after a live video. So the first thing that is going to be a game changer in your live videos is the title. The title matters so much. Why? Because people are living a really, really busy life. They're sitting there scrolling through Facebook a lot of the times with no sound. So they may be watching this video right now and there's no sound. And what is going to intrigue them to turn the sound on and actually listen, right? So you have to have a really good, catchy headline, a really good catchy title that are going to stop people in their tracks while they're scrolling through and be like, oh man, I'd like to learn about that, or I'd like to listen to what she's saying, enough to turn on the volume and actually watch. Now, I would do a lot of live video content and my headlines weren't that great. And I remember saying to my coach, like, I don't understand why people don't watch my videos. And he's like, you got to work on your headlines. They got to be catchy titles. So he actually created this book, Persuasive Headlines, to attract more people to you. So I use this book sometimes as a guideline to make up titles, like 3 little known ways to get more views on your lives, right? Who wants to know how to get more views on their lives? People that are building an online business, or people that are trying to engage and build a following. Hey Dylan, how's it going? So I use this book. If you want to know where to get it, you can reach out to me. I also have a website that when you put in the title of your live video, it will rate emotionally how much you'll connect, percentage-wise, how much you'll connect with your audience. How cool is that? So if you would like that, you can reach out to me privately after this video, and I'm happy to send it to you in Messenger. Now, what did I just do? That's number 2 that you must do, and it's a really small, little known way that you will get more views, because you're giving something away. You're doing a CTA. So if you are doing live videos without a CTA, you are wasting your time. Okay, what is a CTA? A call to action. It's telling your audience what you want them to do. So what I did was I said, hey, if you want to learn how to do great titles, reach out to me and I'll give you the location and the website of where you can pick up this persuasive headline or title headlines. And I'll also give you the website. Now, this is really important for number 2, because I'm telling people what to do. So they're reaching out to me. I'm starting a conversation. What you want with your live videos is to engage in live conversation, right? That's what we do video for, is to get to know our audience, is to get to know the people that are watching, and also to start conversation. So that's number 2, is have something that you can give away that is not sales, which leads me into number 3, having value-driven content. So if you're doing live videos and you're just showing your product or talking about how you should use this or what you should do, and you know, sometimes like meal preps and stuff are really, really, really helpful. But are you trying to sell something at the same time? And it's fine if you are, but as long as that isn't the main message in your video, is to buy my stuff. You have to be value driven. You have to know the people that you are talking to. Yeah, it is beautiful on the island today, Nathan. Absolutely. It's 25 degrees here, actually. It's supposed to be like this all week. So what you want is to have value driven content. You want to know who you're talking to. So for example, I'm a mom. I know lots of moms have low energy and struggle with weight loss or body composition after they have a baby. Their body shifts and changes, right? I also know that they struggle with proper nutrition. I know that they care about having non-toxic products in their house because they have kids and pets. So I know what my demographic is when I'm talking to them about my products, and I'm going to talk way more about the problems that other people are having that they can relate to, that I'm going to talk about the product that I'm selling, right? It's so important. If, you know, the example that I love that my coach always gave was when you're selling weed, weed repellent or weed killer for your lawn, talk more about your crabgrass that you have or the weeds that you have in your lawn, because those are problems that people can relate to. Then you talk about the solution and the product that you're selling. So same goes. When I do live videos, I'm not doing it with the intention to sell to people. I'm doing it with the intention to bring value to the people that will purchase the types of products that I represent or that I market, right? Same thing goes for the business, you know. I hate when I see people posting about join my team, this is the best ever. I mean, obviously it's important to tell stories, and it's important to tell, you know, the reasons that you're so happy working from home. But if your content is always join my team, buy my stuff, nobody is going to listen. So you have to start explaining to people what value you bring to their life, not what they need to purchase from you. Does that make sense? It's a very different perspective. So what you're going to do is you're going to give the title of the live video. Okay. So for example, 3 little known ways to get more views on your live videos. There's my great eye-catching title, right? What are the 3 ways? Well, you're going to have a great title. You're going to have a call to action to make sure that people are reaching out to you. And then you're also going to be value driven and not sales driven. You're going to give people information and you're going to help them in their daily life without the expectation of a sale. Because people don't care what you're selling, they care about you. Are you valuable to them? You know, I've shown up every day like this for 4.5 years. I've been doing live videos for 3 years. And often I'll have people reach out to me when they're ready to lose weight, when somebody in their family falls ill and they need something, when they're ready to take their household and turn it non-toxic. They'll reach out to me because they know that I provide value in that area. I'm going to take care of my customers and I'm going to show up for them. So I'm going to give the title, I'm going to give a CTA, a call to action, and I'm going to give a value driven. And then at the end of my live video, I'm going to wrap it up and say, these are the 3 little known ways that you can increase your live video. So it's all in a nice, neat little package. And I've got people reaching out to me now. I've got a great title. Those are the 3 things that honestly people forget when they're doing a live video. Now I'm going to share my sneaky tip with you. Okay. Hey, Glenn, I have been doing this for 3 years. And I still have sticky notes, whether I put them beside my phone and read off of them or put them down here. I still have my outline to my live video and what I'm going to say right here, so that if I get caught in the middle of it, a car drives by, I'm distracted by something, I can fall back into line without being totally thrown off. It's not a bad thing to have notes. And often people have a hard time coming up with topics. Guys, a lot of the times you can Google topics and then you can give people the Coles notes in a live video, and they're more than happy to get the Coles notes than having to research it themselves. So why not be of service and of value to your audience and have people show up anyways, because you provide really great, exciting, interesting content to people, and then all of a sudden they're interested in your product or service when you're posting about it in your stories, or when you once in a while post about it on your timeline. All of a sudden people want to have that conversation with you because you keep showing up with value. So I hope that helps some of you. If you want to know where to get this Persuasive Titles and Headlines book, or you want to get a copy of that website that rates titles based on emotions and how they'll impact your audience, please reach out. I'm more than happy to give them to you. I want to help you build a successful business where people have all eyes on you. And it really does start with video. This is the fastest, easiest way for people to get to know you, who you are, and you don't have to be perfect. I'm going to tell you that too right before I leave. I'm going to tell you that your first video is going to suck, and your second video is going to suck, and probably so are your third and fourth. But the only way to get better at something is to do it over and over and over again. And I promise you, with more videos, it becomes a lot smoother, it becomes a lot easier, and you'll be able to hop on a live just like this be able to rattle off a few tips for people, and then you'll be able to leave without any thought or consideration days in advance. You will get better. I promise you. You just need to practice. So I hope you have an amazing day. I hope this helped some of you guys today. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and happy Tuesday. Bye for now.